Shadow the Hedgehog. Why does that name haunt me? It's the only thing I can remember. If the world chooses to become my enemy, I will fight like I always have.
I got this!
I'm not finished.
You have to ask yourself, how is a character who was supposedly created 50 years ago have the exact same identical appearance and abilities as Sonic the Hedgehog, who came way after Shadow? Fans have concocted a theory about the origins of Shadow. This is something that a lot of people have headcanoned over the years. It's Gerald Robotnik's journal detailing Shadow's creation, and if you zoom a little bit closer in on it, you will see two things. You will see Angel Island as well as the temple that appears in the Mystic Ruins in Sonic Adventure 1. So during his research and trying to learn the powers of the Chaos Energy, it's no secret that Gerald Robotnik stumbled upon Angel Island and modeled some of his creations after the Echidna tribe. It's extremely clear that when you look at the interior design of Space Colony Arc, Gerald Robotnik studied the structure that was found in the Mystic Ruins and on Angel Island in an attempt to harness his Chaos Energy. The first thing he probably discovered was this temple in the Mystic Ruins. If you've played Sonic Adventure and you made it to the end of the Lost World level, you will get to this mural right here, which depicts perfect chaos wiping out a city. It's no surprise that the civilizations that existed prior had this knack for creating murals that accurately predict events that are going to take place in the future. The first thing that was seen was this perfect chaos, so that's probably what Gerald Robotnik based the first Bio-Lizard off of. The Bio-Lizard bears a lot of resemblance to perfect chaos in a lot of ways. In addition to his ability to harness Chaos Emerald energy, it's very likely that based off of this new discovery of Gerald's journals, that perfect chaos is actually what the Bio-Lizard was based off of. Similar to how perfect chaos is kind of like this unstable, out of control monster, it's no surprise that the Bio-Lizard probably ended up emulating the same traits, and that's why that the research had to be scrapped, because he was becoming unstable. So this leaves Gerald with other options on trying to create the ultimate life form. After Gerald's failure to create the ultimate life form, and with time running out on his research and the government on his back trying to shut down the project, he then actually made it onto the surface of Angel Island. A lot of the discoveries that Gerald Robotnik made on Angel Island and the Mystic Ruins can be reflected in the construction of the Space Colony Arc, which also, by the way, you could consider this some sort of like floating island. Looking at the construction of the arc leading up to the cannon's core, you'll see many similarities, such as the pool that Sonic slides down. You'll see this little temple area. You'll also see the snake that's similar to the temple that you see in Lost World. Also, bringing this back to the mural theory with respect to the creation of the Bio-Lizard, you'll also notice there are artificial chaos which are scattered throughout Space Colony Arc, and these were created by Gerald Robotnik to resemble an ancient god. Probably the most obvious evidence of Gerald's discovery of Angel Island and the Mystic Ruins of them all was the fact that there's a Master Emerald Shrine located directly on Space Colony Arc, so there's no way that Gerald did not model a lot of this off of Angel Island, and this leads us to the fan theory of the mural that we discovered in Hidden Palace in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which depicts something like a Super Sonic Hedgehog flying and trying to fight Dr. Robotnik over the Master Emerald, which is something that also happens in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. One thing that's for certain is that the Echidna tribe, or whoever is responsible for creating these murals, has accurately predicted many things that are going to take place in the future, which probably intrigued Gerald Robotnik when he was creating Shadow. So presumably when Gerald discovered this mural on Angel Island, he saw the Supersonic Hedgehog with the quills standing up, and this is what he used as the basis to create Shadow the Hedgehog. The biggest dead giveaway is probably this. So if you look at Supersonic in Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, you will notice that prior to the redesign where his quills like stick up more, you will notice that Shadow the Hedgehog's quills are the exact same as Supersonic's, which explains why base Shadow the Hedgehog's quills look the exact same as Supersonic's used to, because Gerald based Shadow's design off of Supersonic.
"50 years ago, aboard the Space Colony Arc, the genius Professor Gerald Robotnik sought to create the ultimate life form. He called his creation Shadow. Shadow was raised alongside Gerald's ailing granddaughter, Maria. They were inseparable. A series of tragedies befell the Ark. The military sought to cover everything up. They took the lives of Gerald and Maria and sealed Shadow away. 50 years later, Shadow was awakened. Filled with anger and sadness, he was haunted by Maria's final words to him.
Shadow, I beg of you, for all the people on that planet.
Shadow was bent on revenge and sought to destroy the world. At the last moment, Shadow remembered Maria's final wish: to protect her beloved planet and all who lived there. There were more secrets to Shadow's past. Shadow was generated from the DNA of the evil alien conqueror Black Doom. Shadow didn't understand why Black Doom expected him to be the vanguard for his invasion of Earth. After many battles, Shadow crushed Black Doom and his forces, finally breaking free from his past. Shadow the Hedgehog, the lone dark warrior who judges the world by his own code. The past will return to haunt him.
Can we wake him up now? Can I meet him?
I believe so, yes. It is time to awaken the ultimate life. Welcome to the world, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow, this is Rouge. Do you copy?
Shadow here. I copy.
Are you still aboard the Ark?
Yes, I arrived at the space colony an hour ago.
Well, you're missing the birthday party. I hope you're planning on being here.
I already told you. Gunn detected an unusual biosignature aboard the Ark. I'm not leaving until I eliminate any possible threat.
There's free food.
The fake Chaos Emerald Tails made to foil the Doctor's plans. Even I have a hard time distinguishing between the two of them.
Shadow! Hurry! Hurry! You have to see this!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Look!
It's lights.
It's the Aurora Borealis. You can only see them from certain latitudes down there, but up here, we can see the whole...
Maria.
Thank you. I just pushed it a little. That's all.
The low gravity here only keeps your condition in remission. You should know better than to exert yourself.
I know. You're right. But when it comes to the beauty of the Earth, I can't help myself. I can't wait for the day when we can finally return.
I was created here. I don't know if there's a place for me on Earth. Professor Gerald made me the ultimate life form. I should be the key to all manner of medicines, curing you.
You and Grandfather are doing your best. I'm just as happy to spend time with you here while you both research